Welcome to English Corner, Chattogram Engineering University School and College, Chattogram. Hello my dear students, how are you? I think and hope you are alright. I am also okay. In this pandemic situation, you are at home, you are safe and sound. We are also alright. Now we are going to start our scheduled class. By this time we have already conducted 3 more classes. Today will be my 4th class, and I'm very happy today to introduce myself. This is Muhammad Gofran here, Assistant Professor in English, Chattogram Engineering University School and College Section, Chuad Rajan, Chattogram. Hello my dear students. You know, in the previous class I discussed about the completing sentences, and I discussed the definition of completing sentences, that is the definition of sentences, and the usage and structures of some words and phrases and structures of completing sentences. I also discussed about some particular rules of completing sentences, and in the previous class I practiced so far I can remember 10 examples, and today I shall try to practice some more examples with some more structures and rules. Today's class has been designed for the students of class 11, and the subject is English grammar, and our topic is completing sentences part 2. Now, can you remember what is sentence? I want to go back. Sentence, can you remember? A set of words, combination of words, group of words, giving complete sense or meaning is called a sentence. Am I right? I think we will agree. A set of words, combination of words, group of words, giving a complete sense or meaning is called a sentence. So what is completing sentence? Completing sentence means you have to complete the incomplete sentences using some particular words or phrases. I repeat, completed sentence means you have to complete the incomplete sentences using some particular words or phrases, and you have to follow some particular rules and structures. Now let us practice and try to be familiar with some structures. Here you see a rule, that is rule number 1, or you can say structure. It is time plus for plus personal object plus to plus verb present form. So you will be given a sentence in the examination. For example, it is time for ... Then you have to write down, it is time for us to attack the meeting, it is time for them to start the work, it is time for them to prepare for the forthcoming examination, like this. And then it is high time. There's difference you see. If it is high time, then plus subject plus verb past form, you see. It is high time we went home. If you are given such sentence, the next part will be past form of the tense. It is high time we went home. It is high time they earned their livelihood. It is high time they started their journey, like this. Then you see conditional sentence. If plus present indefinite plus future indefinite tense. You see example, if it rains, condition, I shall not go. This is the conditional sentence. And you see, if he wants, I shall help you. This is another condition. And if you play in the rain, you will catch cold. That is, you will catch cold if you play in the rain. That is, the cause of cold is if you play in the rain. So here we see a condition. I shall not go if it rains. Here condition is that if it rains, I shall not go. If it does not rain, I shall go. This is the condition. Another conditional sentence you see, if plus past indefinite plus would or could plus verb present form. examples you see. If he came, this is the past form, then I would go. Past indefinite, then you have to use would or could. Then verb present form, go. If they wanted, if plus past indefinite, we would help him or we would help them, like this. If I had a typewriter, I would type the letters. So there is a condition. If I had the typewriter, then I would type the, otherwise not. So the condition is that if in the first past form, and the next one will be would or could plus verb present form. And then another structure you see, if plus past perfect tense plus would have or could have plus verb past participle form. You see, if I had seen him, I could have told him the news. If they had started earlier, they would have got the train. If she had tried, she would have succeeded. See these three examples here. The first part is in past perfect form, and the second part you see could or would have. Then verb past participle you see, would have, would have, then told, got, succeeded. These are the past participle form of the verb. So in this conditional sentence we see the first part is in past perfect tense and the second part is in with would have or could have plus verb past form. Then had plus verb plus past participle plus would have or could have plus verb past participle form. See the examples here. Had I seen him, I would have given him the news. Had he wanted, they would have helped him. Had I possessed a vast property, I would have established a college. So these are the examples of conditionals. If I had seen him, then I would have given him the news. This is the condition. If I did not, I had not seen him, I would not have given him the news. So the condition is that if I had seen him, I would have given the news. This is the condition. If condition fails, then the result is not expected. Now you see another condition. If plus subject plus where plus would plus verb present form. You see. If I were a king, I could help the poor. If I were you, I could not do this. This is the if I were a king. The condition is that if I were a king, then I could help them. Otherwise not. If I were you, I would not do this. That means if I are not you, I would help this. So the condition is, if condition is real, then the result is positive. If the condition is unreal, the result is not true. The result is not expected. Present or future indefinite tense plus when or after plus present perfect tense. You see here, you can go to sleep when you have taken your dinner or supper. You will return me the book after you have finished reading it. Or you can say, he will see him after he has changed his dress. Here you see present or future indefinites at the very beginning. You can, you will, he will. And then when or after you can use. And then present perfect tense, after you have finished, when you have taken, after he has changed. So here the examples, very simple. The sentence begins with present or future indefinite, then it ends with present perfect. And at the middle you can use when or after. And then examples of would that or I wish plus where plus dot. You see, I wish I were a king. I wish I were a president. I wish I were a prime minister. This is the desire. And would that he were alive today. Would that. This is one kind of unreal condition, you see. Would that he were alive. Would that he were alive today, like this. So this is all. This is not possible. He died already. Now you are expecting. You are now trying to see him alive. Actually, this is one kind of unreal conditions. And here you see, would you mind plus verb plus ing plus extension of the sentence. You see, This is an example of polite request. Whenever you request somebody, then you can use this structure just to place a polite request. For example, would you mind taking a cup of tea? Would you mind opening the door? Would you mind closing the door? Would you mind switching on the fan? Would you mind giving me your pen? Thus, these are the examples of polite request. Whenever you request somebody, you can use these words to express your politeness. And then you see it is time plus 2 plus verb present form. You see, it is time to start the work, it is time to leave the place, it is time to have a lunch, it is time to start the class, like this. Another example, you see, so much or many plus noun plus that plus first subject plus can or can't. You can say the examples. We have 3 examples here. You have so much intelligence that you can get a job. There are so many problems that I cannot solve them. You have so much money that you can buy a ticket. Here you see examples of so much and so many. After so much and so many, you have to use noun, and then you can use that, then first subject, that is you, he, I, she, like this. You have so much money that you can buy a flat in Chattogram town. There are so many students that I cannot control them. You have so much intelligence that I cannot avoid you, like this. And then come another example, 2 plus adjective plus 2. This is very common to you. You have been practicing it for a long time, present form. That is 2 plus adjective plus 2 plus verb, present form. You see, the man is too old to work. You are too short to touch the roof. He is too dishonest to speak the truth. The man. Then verb. Then to. Then adjective. Then to infinitive. Then work is present form. You see, the man is subject. Is verb, to plus adjective, old, then to infinitive, then verb, work, present form. So like this, this is also called simple sentence. There is a subject and there is a finite verb here. And here another example, 2 plus adjective or adverb plus 4 plus personal object plus 2 plus verb, present form. You see, the load is too heavy for me to carry. The load is too heavy for me to carry. 2 plus adjective or adverb plus 4. Then again subject, object, sorry, me, him, them, like this, us, object form. And then 2 infinitive, then verb. The load is too heavy for me to carry. The problem was too hard for them to solve. It is too interesting for us to overlook. So these types of examples have been given here for your better understanding, and you can, I think you can easily understand them, and you can place them properly in the exam answer script. You see, another example here is so plus adjective or adverb plus that plus first subject plus cannot or could not plus verb in the present form. You see, the man was so ill that he could not move. So plus adjective or adverb plus that plus subject first, that is he or she, and then cannot or could not, and then verb in the present form. You see, the man, then verb, then so plus ill plus that plus he, first subject, and could not. Many farmers are so poor that they cannot cultivate their land. The sailors' throats are so dry that they could not speak. See, the woman was so young that I could not avoid her. Like this, there is a sentence in your story, the luncheon. You see. So here, another word, so that. So that plus first subject, then can or could or may or might plus verb present form. Whenever you use so that, then you have to use can, could, may or might. For example, the boy reads more so that he can make a good result. That is, the boy reads more so that he can make a good result, so that he can card a good figure in the examination. So that means he reads for what? He reads for good result. So this means reason. What is the reason of his study? What is the reason for his reading much? for good result. We eat food so that we can get strength. He works hard so that he can earn money. So that is used here to show the reason. Why? In order that plus first subject plus can, could, may or might plus verb in the present form, you see. He went to a shop in order that he could sell her shirt. I saved money in order that I could buy some books. They came to me in order that they could see me personally. So in order that is, this is also reason. He went to shop. Why he went to shop? To sell the shirt. I saved the money. Why I saved the money? To buy some books. They came to me. Why? To see me personally. So to show the reason why, we use in order that. Then lest plus first subject plus should plus verb in the present form, you see. He ran away lest he should be seen. He ran away when he saw police so that he could not be seen by the police. So here lest to show the negative meaning, you see. He ran away lest he should be seen. Read diligently lest you should fail in the exam. He worked first lest he should reach school in time. So lest is used here to show the negative meaning. For example, he ran away. Why he ran away? So that the police cannot see him. Could not see him. Read diligently. Why? If he does not read diligently, what will be the result? She will fail in the examination. Now you see further examples. How to plus verb present form structure. Then he doesn't know how to play, he doesn't know how to swim, he doesn't know how to talk, he doesn't know how to drink tea, he doesn't know how to maintain social distancing, she does not know how to maintain personal distancing, she does not know how to maintain quarantine or isolation like this. Without plus verb plus ing. Then meaningful negative sentences, for example. Without reading more, you cannot pass. Without taking physical exercise, we cannot keep our body fit. He will not be able to write well without writing much. So without reading, you cannot pass. That is, without a good reader, without being a good reader, you cannot pass. That is, the condition is that if you want to pass, you have to read well. So without plus verb, then the next will be meaningful negative sentence. Without reading, without taking physical exercise, without having a good meal, you cannot feed yourself, keep fit, like this. Then by plus verb ing. Without plus ing, then by plus ing. Verb plus ing, you see. By reading more, we can learn more. By drinking clean water, you can keep your body fit. We can get power by eating rice and bread like this. By working hard, you can shine in life. So by doing extra job, you can earn much money, like this. So by plus verb ing, then meaningful affirmative. The previous one without plus verb ing, then meaningful negative. In this structure, you see by plus verb plus ing, then meaningful affirmative, you see. This is the difference between these two. And then you see provided that, providing that. Or if, same meaning. Plus meaningful sentence. Structure, you see. Provided that, providing that, or if. All these show the same meaning. Then you have to use a meaningful sentence. For example, I will agree to go provided that. Provided that means if. Condition. My expenses are paid. The condition is that if you pay my expenses, I shall go, otherwise not. He will shine in life. What is the condition? Provided that he works it. The plane will take off, provided that the weather is good. So the condition of taking off the plane is good weather. The condition of shining in life is working hard. The condition of going is paying off expenses. So provided that, if they are also conditional expression. Then since, as, because, all this gives same meaning. And then you have to use a meaningful sentence. For example, as he behaved rough, he was punished. Why he was punished? The reason? Because he behaved rough. He didn't behave well. That is why he was given punishment. Since, reason, cause. Everybody loves him because he is honest. Why everybody loves him? Because he is honest. So this is the reason. This is the cause. Why he is loved by everybody? Because he is honest. Crops did not grow well since there was drought. Why crops didn't grow well? Because there was a drought. So we have seen the specific reasons to express one's expression, specific desires or expectations, or specific reasons. We have seen some examples of people, why the reason why he is punished, why people love him, why crops didn't grow. And then you see, though, although, in spite of, despite, not despite of, despite. This is wrong here. I'm sorry. Then alternative meaningful sentence, you see. Though he is poor, he is honest. In spite of his poverty, he helps the poor. Although he is rich, he doesn't help the poor. So here, though he is poor, he is honest. Though he is rich, he doesn't help the poor. You can say, in spite of his poverty, he helps the poor. He is not so rich, but he helps the poor. You see. So although, though, they also sometimes give, complex, and they give us examples of complex sentence, though and although. But in spite of or despite, we use for simple sentences. Rule: instead of or in lieu of. Then meaningful words or sentence. Example: instead of history, he took logic. Instead of biology, he took mathematics. Instead of mathematics, he took biology. Like this, you can say. The boy, bought pen instead of pencils. He ate fish in lieu of meat. He ate caviar instead of hilsha. Like this. Because of, on account of, owing to, or due to. Due to, then meaningful word or sentences used. Because of, reason, on account of, why, owing to, why, due to, why, like this. And then you have to use a meaningful word sentence. You see, everybody loves him. Why? Because of his honesty. On account of his illness, he could not join the meeting. Why he could not join the meeting? On account of his illness, because of his illness. The reason was that he was ill. The driver dared not drive due to fog. The driver could not drive. He did not dare because it was very foggy. So the reason was the weather was very foggy. That is why the driver dared not drive the car or bus, like this. Then the place plus where plus meaningful affirmative sentence. Chattogram is the place where I was born. I practiced in the first class. This is about these completing sentences. Chattogram is the place where I was born. Shantiniketan is the place where I was born. Shantiniketan is the place where Rabindranath Tagore was born. A railway station is the place where it rains. The trains stop. A railway station is the place where trains stop. A bus station is the place where the buses stop. Paris is the city where UNESCO headquarters is. Like this, you can. So where is used here to mention some specific place. For example, Chattogram railway station, Paris. There are the specific place, and where is used to mention the location. And then the time, the year, when, plus meaningful affirmative. Saturday is the day when the week begins. Friday is the day when people go to mosque for Juma prayer. 1971 is the year when Bangladesh became independent. 10 p.m. is the time when BTV, that is Bangladesh Television, broadcasts English news, isn't it? At 10 p.m. at night, you see the Bangladesh Television broadcast English news. And then that plus meaningful sentence. Examples: I know that he is a teacher. He knows that my address is Chattogram. I know that he is a gentleman, like this. Know that. I know that. He knows that. So here we see the examples when we use this in our changing direct to indirect narration. Also we use this word that. The speaker said that, he said that. Can you remember? And then come, feel, suppose, imagine, discover, know, judge, assume, plus to be plus adjective. We assumed him to be innocent. That is, we thought that he would be innocent. He was just to be guilty. I know him to be honest. I hope to be connected to you again. Like this. So here, feel, whenever you express your feeling, emotion, or your imagination, whenever discovery, your knowledge, your assumption, then you have to use to be plus adjective. I assumed him to be. I assume him to be innocent, to be guilty, to be honest, to be right person, to be the president, like this. As long as plus meaningful sentence. For example, wait here as long as it rains. Wait here as long as the train comes. Allah will help us as long as our aim is honest. Otherwise not. Otherwise Allah will not help us. God will not help us. Ishwar will not help us. Unless or until we are honest. So whenever our aim is honest, then Allah will help us. So as long as you used here condition. Condition is that Allah will help us as long as our aim is honest. So far we are honest, then Allah will be with us. Otherwise not. Then till or until, then meaningful affirmative sentence. Wait until I come back. Mother will be nursing him till he comes round. So wait until I come back. Or you can say wait till my coming back, till my return. So mother will nursing him, the nurse will nursing him till he comes round. That is till he becomes, he gets recovery from the illness. And then in case plus meaningful sentences. You see here, I will come tomorrow in case he wants me. I will come. If he comes, if he wants, otherwise not. I will come tomorrow in case, if he wants. In case, here it shows also the reason. If, condition. I will come in case he wants me. That is, condition is that if he wants, then I will come, otherwise not. I want to stay home in case he comes. He will carry an umbrella in case it rains. So in case is used here to show the condition, otherwise not. That is, you have to fulfill the condition, then you will get the result. So today, this is the last class for my completing sentence. So thank you for watching and hope to be connected again, my dear students. I hope you will be happy and you will be hale and hearty. You will be safe at home and follow our classes regularly. And the next classes will be on the first paper according to our schedule. 2 classes will be on first paper, 2 classes will be second paper alternately. So we'll conduct the class in the consequent days, that is in the next week. First papers will be according to our syllabus, and second paper also according to our syllabus, that is the syllabus that we have designed for your forthcoming first year final examination. According to this syllabus, we shall try to conduct all the classes, and we shall try to touch each and every topic that we did not touch during our normal days, normal classes. So thank you again. Thank you very much, my dear students. Be happy, keep safe and sound yourself at home.